Good day, viewers. Welcome to another beautiful day of Everyday Nigeria's Copa Studio. My name is Urian Roy, and I'll be your host for today, as usual. Now, today's topic is going to be something that concerns relationship, which everybody wants to hear, which is, let me say, small one. Should I include my body? Okay. Should sex be the center of every relationship? Hmm. Yeah. And trust me, I'm not going to do this alone. I have people here to do this alongside with me. And it's two genders, just a male and a female. So we want to hear from them if sex should be the center of every relationship. But before then, I would like for them to introduce themselves. And like they say, ladies first. So beautiful lady, very dark and beautiful. What's your name?
Juliana.
Julie, babe. What's your name?
Okay, I'm Praise.
Okay. So Juliana, I'm starting from the lady, obviously. Please, do you think sex should be the center of every relationship? If your answer is yes, tell me why. If your answer is no, tell me why.
Okay, thank you. I don't think sex should be the center of a relationship.
Why?
Why is because okay, like I don't know, like relationships, like including marriage, right?
No, I'm not talking about marriage.
Okay, just
Obviously, when you're married, you should have sex with your husband. As I
okay,
said, relationship.
okay, okay. It shouldn't be the center of a relationship. Okay, because um um being in a relationship is getting to know each other
Okay.
better, and of course, going into a relationship you should have a reason why you're going into a relationship. So I don't know, maybe for some people, like most people, they take relationship as having fun.
Mm.
Get to, and thereby they get to define the relationship, like some say um friends with benefits and all that. So but then my own point of view, like it shouldn't be that way, because relationship is, it should be like getting to know each other, because you are planning on maybe spending the rest of your life with this person. So there are other things, of course, to get to know, in fact to even put in place, like to like say, okay, this is what we are going to be focusing on, rather than focusing on sex, making it the center of the relationships. Relationship.
Let me hear from you.
Okay, my own point of view is sex should be the center of a relationship. I would say no, sex should not be the center of a relationship.
Okay.
Here are my reasons or my point of view towards that is sex goes a long way. It contains different kind of things being involved in a relationship. But what should be the major aim and purpose in a relationship should be centered on it's your purpose, it's your goal of objective, it's your level of communication, it's your level of commitment and trust in that relationship. Then if you want to involve sex, yes, sex, because some persons might not like to involve sex in their relationship and some persons might like to involve sex, but let sex not be the central, because if it's the central of a relationship, you can't achieve what you set for yourself in that relationship, like your common goals, your aim and objective in life, because sex has a lot of, I don't want to go into detail because sex is more than physical and spiritual too. So it will take a whole lot of somebody, like, or someone. If it's centered on a relationship, you can't focus, you can't achieve what you want to get in life. You get even that relationship, even though you said that okay, that relationship is for marriage purpose and everything, but the more sex is being involved, the more you reduce the chances of getting married to that person. Anyone can quote me that. Okay, so sex goes a long way, and it's more than physical, spiritual. So once you involve sex, make it like the center of a relationship, you can achieve your purpose, you can achieve whatever you plan to.
Okay, so you said if you keep on having sex, there's no way the person gets married to you.
Yeah, yes.
Why do you think so? Because there are so many people that have been having sex with their partner before getting married and they still got married to them.
The percentage level of that is just like for someone to get married to people who they've been having sex consistently, regularly, and it would take like we just say just like 30%, but 70.
I don't think.
Okay, you
30%.
don't think 30%. Okay, I'll okay. In my own point of view, because this is some experience that I know that I've had some from some of my close friends or some persons even online too. I do hear them say the person you have sex with more often will not value you that way because they've actually like seen everything. They've actually like seen everything, and they normally say men are kind of how do they put the word? Not men as come like polygamy in nature. In nature, yes, they want to. Some men, not all men. If a guy continue having sex with a lady in a relationship continuously every time, he wants to like test another person if he's not committed. And there are levels of chances that okay, whereby in that relationship, if there is an issue in that relationship now, and the guy wants to just okay, let's do this, and it's not helping or it's not working out, he can look for someone else. But most times in relationship, sex is being abused.
Okay, let me ask. Thank God we have a video. Juliana, you said if your partner continue having sex with you, there's a very slim chance that he will not get married to you or he's not going to end up with you. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, like in a 50-50 way. Yeah, I agree with that because just like you said, some men they like to since they've I think
They've
to
tasted
them, yeah, since they've tasted everything, like there's nothing more because that was what they had at the beginning. Because it depends on what the person, or let's say what the man really wants from the lady.
But there
So,
are still some cases whereby there will be no sex. Sex won't be the center, and they will still not end up getting married to that person. What do you say about that?
Yeah. So
Okay.
let's have it.
Okay, you said whereby even if sex is not involved,
They'll still not end up
and
with the
still
person.
not ending, it depends because one for me, it might be character, it might be lack of communication, it might be lack of trust. It's not that in a relationship because no sex is involved, then they won't get married. It might be either lack of character, the lady character or the guy's character, or lack of understanding or communication between both parties, or trust, reality trust, whereby everybody thinks cheating is just when you have sex, but cheating goes way sex or all those things. Someone can be chatting with you, flirting with you, and you're giving the person a good vibe response. Meanwhile, you're in a relationship. That is also cheating. You might see that oh, this guy, I'm just catching cruise with him, but you don't know feelings and emotions are being growing inside and building, and you're with someone else too. And if for instance now there's an issue in that relationship, you fall back to that person and they give you that good vibe, and you're now chatting and everything. Can we hang out from there? That is cheating. It's building up until the now main cheating of. We won't say it's main cheating till okay sleeping together and everything. So sometimes we categorize cheating as just sex part, but from flirting to checking up on constant chatting, replying calls, and hanging out with someone who you're not in a relationship, that's also cheating too.
Okay.
So all those things causes for one not to even end up marrying the person, even sex is not a problem.
I still don't agree with what you say
Okay.
because you guys didn't get my question. He answered part of it because I've heard of some cases whereby this lady, she was very faithful to her partner. Like there was no fault from her. She wasn't cheating. She wasn't doing anything out of the blue. But at the end of the day, the guy still left her and still got married to someone else. So I don't know because I'm not saying okay, you guys said sex shouldn't be at the center. But there are still some people that sex was there. To them it was nothing. You understand? But they still got married and everything is still going well. Why those that they don't even make sex the center of their relationship? Nothing happened. And the girl is still heartbroken. And the other way. So if we say sex shouldn't be the center of every relationship, how can we define a healthy relationship?
Okay. To define a healthy relationship, to me, I have these 4 views or 4 points I normally tell people. To define a healthy relationship, you must build your communication level, you must build your emotional level with them, you must build, yes, intimate level, you must build your aim, purpose, and objective level with
That
that person.
intimacy level is not sex.
Now, if you say intimate level, it's not all about sex. Intimate level consists of kissing, cuddling.
From
And, you know,
kissing, won't sex coming?
That's where you
There's
have
no
to-
way you
Mm-mm.
tell me. There's no way you tell me you want to kiss a lady, you want to smooch a lady, and sex will not come. with
There is
sex.
what they call self-control. There are some people who don't have self-control. Yes, I'm not disputing that fact. I'm not disputing that fact that yes, you kiss a lady, sex will not happen, or this will happen, or that one. Yes, but that's what I'm saying. Once there's communication level that okay, you know there are some people who abuse sex in a relationship. From 1 week, yeah, having sex. The following week, there's no aim, there's no purpose in that relationship. Just after babe, no see like this and bah, 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 they are gone. They've abused it in that relationship and they made that the center of that relationship. And if you ask them, okay, what's your purpose, what's your aim, what are you gaining from this relationship now? Nothing to show for it. Communication level, just when they feel horny or they want to just entertain themselves and they're in a relationship. After I need this babe, okay, now let me go back to I saw a movie
Okay.
recently this week and the lady ended the relationship because she thought the guy was cheating and the guy was not cheating. And not knowing that the lady was using the guy to just get because the guy got her the job she's into, the car, the apartment, and it was 2 weeks to their wedding. And the guy discovered that the lady was now having an affair with another person. And when he confronted her, he was like, yes, I don't love you, but I enjoyed it while it lasted. The guy was answering like, after everything I've done for you, I got you a job, like your car, your apartment, everything you need, I provided for you and everything. Then the guy said, what about me? The sex you've been having. And I was like, the guy was like, wow. So all those things, you see, that was the mindset of the lady because of giving him sex, and the guy was building with him, with her, and everything. You see where the story is coming from now.
Yeah.
So there are some relationships that you just need to work on. You just need to like discuss, communicate very well, know what you guys want, and not abuse anything in it.
Okay. So, Julia, I want to ask you, have been quiet since. I want to ask you this question. Do you think a relationship can survive without no sex?
Yes.
So the feelings, like you are enclosed in a place and
So
everything happens. How can you control it?
that is it's about communication, because I think communication and understanding each other, because let's say from the start you made it known that okay, this is it, they should know.
But you know, we
sex.
communicate with
Yeah.
our mouths, not with our body.
Yes,
Most people
yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay,
Because even
So-
if you communicate with your mouth,
so
the body is saying otherwise.
it
What
depends.
will you
It
do?
depends. Like if you know that you are the person, you're the kind of person that you have a high level of self-control, you can do with it.
In the case whereby your self-control is top notch and your partner's self-control is not something you can, like, it's not something he can control, and you know that you yourself, you are like, you can hold yourself and all of that, but your partner cannot, and it's forcing you and say, okay, babe, now you're going to get married now, you don't need to opt out, let's just do this thing. What will you do?
I don't know. Most times it's not very easy because then you feel like okay, after all we're still going to get married. Was the okay? Maybe it should just be once, twice.
It keeps on coming and coming.
Besides abusing it.
Yeah.
Do you think occurrence? Occurrence. I don't think occurrence is abuse. If it's abuse, tell me why it is abuse.
But then I
Tell me
feel
why no.
It's okay with the point.
I feel like if your partner doesn't want it, they should be at least you should respect the person's decision. You get like sometimes maybe you guys are in an enclosed place and okay the other person is controlling while the other person is at least with the if for instance now the other person is in the mood and then you fall you that say you don't want it and it can happen but then in a situation where it's just a one-sided thing I think it should be controlled.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to ask this question. The question is anybody can answer anyways. The question is how do partners communicate and navigate disagreements about sex?
How do partner
Communicate and navigate disagreements about sex.
communication? It's communication. You talk. You bring it to the table. Okay, babe. This is my own point of view about sex. I don't want this. I don't want that. You just communicate to the person.
How you question
I get the question. He's saying how you talk
how you
about
navigate how you communicate and navigate your disagreements, like your own point of view now. How do you guys talk about it? Like if he's agreeing or he's not agreeing, like how do you guys navigate, how you guys talk about it, like if you want it, you don't want it, and even if you want it, how can you go about it? Even if you want it, how can you go about it?
Okay. So I feel you should call the person maybe or even if not call maybe physically maybe on phone or it can be like okay there's something just like the way you raise every other topic you can raise it and be like oh this is it, this is my own point of view. I feel we shouldn't or I feel we should as the case may be. So it's just all about communication and the level of understanding, like how you understand, how both of you understand each other. So because without understanding, it can't work. The relationship cannot work without understanding. So understanding needs to be there for such matters. So
Okay, cool. Well, I have another question. If we say sex should not be the center of every relationship, yes, we are humans. So how can sexual urge be settled?
Well, how can sexual urge be settled?
Yeah.
So many ways.
Number one.
You know, all this sexual urge and everything comes with the feeling of what your mind channels to you, or what your mind channels to your brain and everything, then your body reacts to everything. So, yes, the hormones, we are human beings, the hormones are there. God gave that to us and everything. So now the level of self-control, how you now work with your brain to now learn how to control yourself, take off your mind from that feeling, because there are sometimes that your body will want all those things. Then now it's left for you to now find yourself, engage yourself in some activities, in some stuff, engage your brain because it's your brain, your mind that is working. So you have to engage your brain in different things to take off that feelings and that emotion. It works for me. I'm human. Sometimes I get sexual urge, but I have to just find a way. If it's watching a movie or if it's I love dancing, I'm a dancer, so I channel that energy and all those things in my dancing moves and everything. Then I just find a way to navigate that. So that's what's for me. But I don't know.
yeah.
Don't tell me yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's it. I think to um go out of that, like when you're having the urge, it's a thing of the mind. It's your mindset. Like okay, you feel and it occurs when maybe you're seeing a movie, a romantic movie, and or maybe you had a conversation with someone you get. So it's just for you to avoid such, but sometimes it's not avoidable, non avoidable. So you just um get a way to get yourself out of that mood, out of that thought. Just find something else to occupy your mind. But
Okay, you
then,
mentioned romantic movies. Okay. How about you are seeing romantic movies with your partner?
oh,
And something like
no.
that comes. God have
I've
mercy.
been in that situation.
Okay, how did you go around that?
Eh, okay, how we navigated through that was after that I knew something. We were just chilling and just watching a movie, and it was a romantic movie, and I know that something has the emotions and the feelings and everything has is you can feel it in the air. Like I said, I'm a dancer.
So you had to dance.
Not dance. I had to because I'm this kind of person. I think fast. I think fast. And to avoid that incident of intimacy or sex to occur at that moment, whereby we don't want that yet. We don't want that yet. Then I have to find a way to create another to change the atmosphere. You get so like I said, oh after the movie, you're done with the movie and you're just sitting and watching, just chilling, looking. She looked at me and looked at her. I was like, that's nice and everything. Then I was thinking through. I just took my phone because on the phone you see then just had to like put a song and say, babe, come let's just freestyle, do something, and just play around and everything like that. So that was how. Yes, I'm human and I had that feelings too. So, but once I engage my brain in different in another activity,
Yes.
yes, then it takes me off my system, her system, everything calm and listen. There are some persons we say me, like I said, sex is more than physical, it's also spiritual too and Christian too. Even though yes, they say sex should not be involved in a relationship, I concur with that, but we are humans too. But still, again, some persons will say pray and everything, but I don't doubt that some people do pray. I do, if I'm alone and feeling that sexual urge and all these things, sometimes I pray, sometimes I just talk to God, sometimes I channel. These are the things I do for myself. But once I'm with my partner, let me be sincere. Me, I don't pray.
So what do you do? What do you do?
Like I said, I channel my energy on something else to do. Or I said, okay, let's take a walk after we see the movie. Or if it's in the daytime or in the night, okay, we just find something to do. Like most times, I'm a dancer, so dance is something that comes true for me. So dance is something I can be awake around 12, doing some things, putting some moves and everything. Then yeah.
So okay, I've heard a lot from both sides, and I just have one more question, the last one. So, who do you think asks for sex in a relationship? Is it the male or the female? Thank God.
Female.
She said the male.
Female, yeah.
Is she right?
Hey, I won't say the male, I won't say the female, I would say both are both.
Both.
Yes.
That
You know,
shouldn't be.
I don't think
no,
both.
you can't say the male. You can't say the male, I can't say the female because everybody have different sex libido or sex fantasy or sex hormones. I'm trying to remember the word for this. So on the other end, a lady's I'm trying to remember the word for what they call the hormones for sex. A lady can have it more than the guy, and the guy can have it more than the lady. Whereby even in a relationship, this guy can be very sexual active. The lady might not be sexual active. Her sex hormones might be low than the. I'm trying to figure the word out for that.
Okay,
I
yes. She said the male,
The male.
and you're saying both.
Both, yes.
What of the case whereby you are in the mood and your partner is not in the mood? Will you want her to be in the mood, or you just let it be?
Like I said, when it comes to sex, men are always in the mood. A lady, you have to put her in the mood.
She's not in the mood at all.
Then you
No,
find
you
a
are in
way.
the
No, there
That's
must
why
be
you
a
said you
way.
have to put her in
Find
the
a
mood.
way
You have to put her in the mood.
There are different ways.
Or
to
maybe you
get
say
in the
she
mood.
doesn't even want to be in the mood. Okay.
Even though a lady tells you she's not in the mood, you have to know. Guys are always in the mood. Guys, you might think giving the guy money or you know, there's some guys you just touch and they are in the mood. But there are some ladies you have to break every process down to put them in the mood. Yes, they are not always in the mood, but you have to break down every process down to put her in the mood. Okay, she might have, maybe she have a mood swing and she's upset. You might look for one of her favorite sports or one thing she loves very well. You go out to get it, or one of her favorite words she likes, or one of her favorite songs or movie or anything. Then gradually, you're breaking that emotion of that mood swing out of the way. Then setting her in the mood to for what you want because you're already in the mood. Guys are always in the mood.
The ladies,
And the ladies, you have to put them in the mood.
Okay.
And in some cases, it's the lady that is. In some cases, it's the lady that always wants.
Want it.
Yeah.
But you said guys are
I'm just saying, in some cases, like, let's say
Yeah.
20%, or maybe let's say 5%.
5.
The remaining 95% for the guys.
Yeah, that's to go for
Just like he said that the guy is always in the mood. So
You can, yes, guys are always in the mood. Something can just.
three guys.
The guy is
Yeah.
active. But the lady, you
So
have to bring
every protocol.
protocols
so it's
and everything.
Okay, that's fine. So you've heard from our amazing guests. So they said sex shouldn't be the center of every relationship. You should look at other factors. There are so many factors that you should focus your energy on. We have financial factors, entrepreneurial factors. Maybe your partner is not doing this particular aspect, and you are growing. You can help her. So many supports. So sex shouldn't be the center of every relationship. Yes, there are emotions, there are feelings. We are all humans, but you should look for something you can channel your energy to and make it work for you. So that is going to be the end of today's episode. If you enjoyed today's episode of Everyday Nigeria, if you're just listening to Everyday Nigeria, don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section and also subscribe. And please always come back to watch our episode. We have so many interesting things to give to you as the day comes. Thank you and see you next time.